Hello, bestie. It's Coco, your divine oracle. How are you? I hope you're doing so well. I'm here and I want to be. Oh, okay. I'm gonna pull some cards, see where the energy is, and what the tone and the place of this reading is gonna be right off the bat. All right. Let's call in the good spirits, the good energies. Call in the divine forces. Allow me to read these cards, deliver the message that needs to be heard. Okay, so we've got the Four of Wands, and we're seeing beautiful pastoral. That's very different than the traditional Four of Wands. So these are cards that are like the world that these cards live in. And it's like traditionally, the Four of Wands, they're like wedding, celebration, family coming together. But this card, it's feeling very like the behind the scenes, the what we don't see. And what I am getting and really picking up on this energy of like, right before a big party, it's like we gotta get all the like back in the day. I've been watching a lot of like historical stuff, but before the feast, we've gotta till the field, we gotta like harvest the field and like get all the crops and prepare in order for the feast to happen. And it's very much the energy coming forward. It's like there's something big on its way, and you're right now in a time of preparation. And it's like it's something where it's like I just hear like a doorbell ringing, and it's like, it'll be on your doorstep any moment now. The number four could be important. The number four. Oh, and we're also getting the Seven of Pentacles. So this is like wish energy, dream come true. This. Oh, look at this. Okay. Yeah, traditionally, like Seven of Pentacles is. I don't know. Seven of Pentacles is like a wish being fulfilled, something being given to you, very much. And then with this card, this is very different than what we know with the Seven of Pentacles, but it's this beautiful setting of like there's peace, serene, calm, and the eggs are about to hatch. So it's like spring is in the air, it is calm, it's tranquil, this beautiful little bench, and it's almost as if like this, what I'm feeling is like tranquility and being patient. It's this like deep knowing that something good is on its way and something is coming. And it's like very funny that we're getting these two cards because it's like there's this energy of preparation, getting ready. It's like almost, like there's a party about to happen. All the guests are about to arrive. We got to make sure everything is together and like all the food is set and all this. It's all the behind the scenes work is being done, and then it's almost as if like, okay, you're in preparation, and I can just take a seat and relax, and it's like the blessing. It's like you're about to be blessed. That's what's coming through so strongly here. And again, I love this one, the Knight of Swords in this deck. Look at this little bird. Birds represent news and fast arrival. So there is something coming into your life very quickly, and there's an energy of like you're prepared, but this is still gonna catch you off guard. There's still like, oh, like almost as if like, okay, you're in preparation of something good, like, and you've like all your ducks are in a row, and then you just sit to relax for a moment, and then all of a sudden you wake up and it's like ding dong, the doorbell rings, and it's like, what was that thing where people show up with a giant check and it's like, here you go, here's your fortune. But there is a level of, with this collective, I'm feeling a deep knowing, this resonance where it's like you can feel something is on its way, something is already here, and it's like I've done the work. This certainty and acknowledgement that like I am in my like the best place to be in for this, and I'm ready, and it's still gonna catch you off guard. That's what's coming in so strongly. So the numbers 4 and 7 could be in relation to this. So like 4 weeks, 7 days, 4 days, 7 days, 4 weeks. 4 weeks. Why am I thinking? But it's like 7 and 4, 7 days, 4 days, like 4 weeks, 4 months. Like there is an element of that. 7 hours. Coming in strongly, and it's very much so coming in quick. There's a very, very calm nature, and like, let this be a confirmation. Even though there's like frantic within you, there's a deep calm. It's like when you almost like stop, to take a breather, to take a sigh of relief. That's when it hits. That's when it comes out of nowhere, and you're like, "Whoa!" Like I didn't expect that. That's new. That's when the blessing comes through. Let's get some confirmations going with the tarot cards. Yeah, you've been in you've undergone a journey, and it's like you have seen your light, your magic, and it's like taking time away from conflict, from adversity, and it's very much this like energy of just like, okay, like you've been testing your own metal, and this energy coming forward of like you taking time and stepping away from conflict, from negativity, from like the chaos that is other people, and like really, really working on yourself and working on your relationship with yourself. And it's like the closer of a bond you have with you, the more you've worked through in your internal world, the more that you're able to bring that to the forefront. And again, with this energy of like party, we got the Three of Cups. And so there it feels as if like new people, new energy are coming in, and very much so with this Five of Wands energy. You're also being like calling in. So like, okay, we got the Two of Cups here. So there are relationships that have been rocky, and relationships that have been a little, but it's also what's coming forward with this Two of Cups is there could be something new coming in. Also with the Knight of Swords, I always see like the Knights, I always call them, like, for me personally, like, that's like new boyfriend energy. Ooh, there's a new boyfriend coming in. So take however that resonates for the collective. I mean, you know, if that's what you're into. But new girlfriend, however it is you want to receive it, collective. But or I'm also seeing this like energy of like people like being on your case, and like you work too hard, you do too much stuff, and it's like finally there's like this energy of maybe like new love coming your way. And it's like, I know you guys are like really, really hard workers, and you're just like, I do not have time for that. But it's like very much so it feels like this is a specific message, but it's like for the majority of the collective that there's this energy of like this new fresh wave of people coming in, and they're coming in to help, and they're coming in like with the Four of Wands energy, party, celebration, Three of Cups energy of having a good time, of being able to like lay down your burden and have fun. And it's like you needed this. It's like subconsciously you've been calling this energy in. So I want you to say yes to this fun, because the moment you don't, and you get too in your head about it, like, I don't know if I'm ready to meet new people, will they even like me, yada yada, that is your biggest detriment, because you're taking on a lot, and the more you burden yourself, the less you're going to be able to appreciate and enjoy the good things that are coming. And that some of those good things is going to be like some sort of like fiery love connection that opens up your horizon. So let this be the confirmation. So this is a collective. You've been feeling something is on the horizon. You've been in a time of waiting. I'm seeing the full picture right now. In a time of waiting, I really have got this energy of just like you've been in a place, like you've been working on yourself. You've been trying to figure out like why it is that things, especially with like relationships, have never really worked out. Or like it just feels as if that's always been like the confirmation here is like it's always been weird. Like it could just be, it felt as if you were like never picked. Or it could feel as if like even when you were in a relationship, there's so much like bickering, arguing, and it just never felt right. Just know. I want you to really know that was divine protection. That was God protecting you. Like you were in karmic relationships because these people were unhealed, and you were not meant to be with these people. And it was like the reason why it was so bad was because they were not the one. They're not your person. They were never gonna be your person. But if you were like, I love you, bestie, but if you were like chronically single and you were just like, I'm cute, why am I single? Just know that it's like almost as if you are being prepared for the arrival of this new energy coming in. Just know, like, that wish of, like, you know what I mean? That checklist we all have of, like, our dream person. And, like, this. The energy coming forward is, like, they were being prepared for you. Like, they were being prepared to be the best version of themselves. So when you two come into alignment, it's like everything that they want in another person, you just are and have. And everything they are in a person, it's like this instant click connection. And it's like this very much energy of, like, I see my bestie. It's like very much like divine feminine energy, and that it doesn't matter if you're male or female. Divine feminine exists within all of us. So with the divine feminine, it's very much like you're just in your power, in your beauty. And this person coming in is somebody who's very much in their divine masculine, and they, like, want to take care of you. They want to show you the world. I see this energy of, like, travel. Like, they see you, and it's very, like, fiery and passionate, and they're like, I want to travel the world with you, and I want to whisk you away and take you on this adventure. And they're very much coming in with this very, like, strong, like, king queen energy. So however that resonates for you. So again, this message only applies to you if this is something you want. But it's like, at the same note, I know you've been feeling it. The confirmation, let the confirmation be that it's almost as if, like, even if you don't want to, like, say, like, oh, it feels crazy to be like, oh, I feel like my person's on their way. But it's like, there's a tinge of truth to that where you've picked up on it. And all this, like, preparation and work you have been doing, like, this work on yourself, it's not so much like you've been, like, I could see somebody on, like, a health journey, or, like, you're glowing up and you're really taking good care of your skin, or you're doing whatever it could be, right? Like you decided to change your wardrobe. I'm not saying you're doing this to, like, attract a partner, but in a sense, when you are aligned with your highest self, when you are aligned with taking care of yourself the best way possible, it makes you so radiant and magnetic that your person cannot pass you by without being like, oh my gosh, like, there they are. There you are. Where have you been my whole life? But it's like, if you didn't pour into your own cup, you wouldn't be so radiant that you would have caught their eye. But it's like very much so, like, you wouldn't have been prepared for each other. Like, it could be like very much like the energy that I'm picking up on is one of you would not be able to, click in that way. And it's like there is this energy of, like, being afraid to, like, want to be in, like, you may want to be in a relationship, or, like, you have a hard exterior of, like, ugh, I'm so over them. And you could be so over them. But it's like this fear of, like, oh, what if I allow myself to, you know what I mean, want a partner, but, like, the devastation of when they don't show up. But, like, very strongly, this energy of, like, the fourth month, between the 4th and the 7th month of this year, 4 and 7 are very, very strongly coming through. So whatever that means for you, 4 to 7 days, 4 to 7 hours, 4 to 7 weeks, 4 to 7 months, hopefully not 4 to 7 years, but I'm getting, like, like, if you're watching this real time, we're in February, March, April, that's the 4th month. Between the 4th and 7th month, maybe that's when things start to thaw. That's when you meet. And that is by the 7th month, you're like, allow this person to be your partner, or something mystical, magical happens. But there's this energy of, like, I'm not supposed to tell you too much because it's in the territory of the moon. So there has to be mystery, and again, this energy of it's going to catch you off guard, but very, very, very strongly, there's this strong chariot energy. This person is coming in to save you from, like, your worst version of yourself. Like, I'm gonna die alone and be a spinster. But it's like, I'm really also picking up, like, it's something you joke about, but also at the same time, you're like, if I die alone, that's fine, because, honey, I can do bad all by myself. Like, this person is coming in correct because you're the kind of person where you're like, with, like, relationships and stuff, you're at this point right now where you're, like, very, like, take it or leave it, like, whatever. But if you want to come in, you got to come correct, and this person's coming in correct, and very much, I'm here to whisk you away from pain, turmoil, and heartbreak that you've experienced, and give you this relationship you've always, like, dreamed of. Like, no longer will you be, like, thirsting for love, for romance, for whatever this thing is. And it feels like this person has been like, if you have a diary or like, you know what I mean? The diary is in your heart and you like write down like, this is my perfect person and this is what they would do for me and this is what they would like know and like this is how they would react in a certain situation. It's as if they've been reading your journal and it's just like this crazy like giddy like, how do they like, what's the catch? Like that's the energy of like, wait, how are you perfect? And it's like you've been waiting. You've been in waiting, and this is going to come out of nowhere, catch you off guard. 427 energy. All right, bestie? With all of that being said, I'm so excited for you. I love you so, so much. And until next time, mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye.